This is a short review of the in-battle performance of Lenja from the Atelier Yumia collab. I'm using the Azur lane database to show ship stats and skills. Unlike the wiki, it doesn't have extra text explanations, but in terms of the things that are actually in-game, the database is much more complete than the wiki. Lenja's tankiness is approximately 78% of Portland's according to preliminary calculations by me, not MeBot this time, and her damage is slightly better than Ayla Fondur's. When sortied without any other Yumia collab ships, she takes about 40 seconds to reach 100% environmental mana per cycle, and that's needed for mana surge to buff her skill. But beyond damage, she has no fleet buffs or debuffs, which means no utility at all. So although she has fancy skills and barrages, past all of that fluff, she is just mid. Note that she does eat environmental mana a lot, so having other Yumia collab ships generate mana for her can increase her DPS by over 10%. And this is her personal DPS calculations for 80 seconds. As you can see, slightly higher than Ayla's and around rune level, but this level is just decent, but nothing standout. So on the tier list, I just copied Kawakaze's. Although Lenja is better than Kawakaze, like strictly better, she does slightly more damage, but it's not enough to be the difference between 2 and 3 because Kawakaze is like the bottom end of 2. With any other Yumia collab ship, however, Lenja is slightly better because she does about like 10% to 15% more damage. So for new players, is she worth obtaining? For progression to endgame, no, but for collection, yes. And I mean your own collection, not the collection stat on your profile. You should note that collab ships are not guaranteed to ever rerun, so this may be your only chance ever to get her. As for whether she's worth using for new players, she's decent as a slight upgrade to Kawakaze, and she uses cheap gear because she doesn't need the rainbow main guns. For endgame players, however, she has 0 tech and is not worth using. This is example gear. She can go in any fleet. The Heavenly Armillary Ox, like this one here, is kind of non-negotiable if using Lenja without other Yumia collab ships, because this Ox generates environmental mana for her and will enable her to get mana surge and extra time in 80 seconds. For single target bossing, use one of the fast guns, these two, single 113 and blue 76mm. These do more damage than rainbow guns, and she is also torp focused, so if you want to reduce survivability for more damage, you can change the toolkit to an oxytorp. In mobbing, however, her all-out assault is much worse because there are nearby enemies, and when there's an enemy within 30 units of her, her all-out assault is just garbage because it only does 600 damage no matter how much stat she has and how much level advantage she has. So in mobbing, she'll be more reliant on her main gun damage. And that's it. I skipped the barrage animations this time because it would be too much work to make them show up properly.